Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Quran nim so infallible. Muhammad interpretation of the Quran is infallible. Ti yenya hadith I say yeti say komshani Muhammad ka say and there any problem. Komshani na kan ye dey sa pepe even science for anti ase kura ye no mo emfa ho.
Etiefo mechachia obia msrewa oba ya na wa share video we say okay no wa push so some hunde ye wa ha say share ma manfo so enye binsua okay no musa questions na ye ma manfo bi entwe o ma adwene si na ma bi so okay enu amene Imam AduBofour Ismael oye program ewo Ampa TV ye kasa wa ha say munyina motete ensem ni bi no wa ha say no okay menye Muslim ye busa questions ye pese omo ye Muslims na omo gidi say book ni fro nyankopon honom no omo be answer your questions no so Sheikh Mua Imam Mua ono claim on the platform to say Sethoossk wa bon onim hwe onim de ono a onim ade no omra no mama kyerɛkyerɛ ase na o se ono won pese obekɔ position a me busa ne questions ko nso pese obusa me questions bi me kura wasom bi uje wosom ne de be answer your questions no ba mo hu de wo ye wo ha say no okay enti we clear proof no omo krampo na omo wo som no mo omo gisefri nyankopɔn honom no omo nim hwe omo krampo dawto ene ba be prove a kyerɛ mo Sheikh ne dawto Quran no say me bo audio ni da kyerɛ mo na ya digest ya processing nsɛm na wo ka no se ono krampo na oye Sheikh no ono a oye Imam no okay ono krampo ebusa question bi say saa na Quran na ka dia na saa verse we enye any verse we ni nhia wafa Quranic verse we say and wasafa another Quranic verse and ode say ye susu we say we ase kyerɛ ni we a that means any verse we nko enti ono amu krampo da to niam or question niam wo Quran ho ti say ono oye Muslim a oji Quran di Quran ka in many places Quran chapter 24 verse number 51 kase we hear and we obey Quran mo that order no we di imagine say president reba no be kan sam kyerema or say the meka bia no also kase I hear and I obey and one simple no questions sana Quran kyere Muslims no Quran kyere Muslims ne say the true believers no they say we hear and we obey amenye me bo panyifo ni di no ye president di no ama asem ye babesi mitrim mame susu ho kyere mo some Muslims no so we shall see now busa questions keke about Islam. So we shall see now criticize Islam. Okay, obi criticize me dey criticize ye busa questions. But so we shall see now criticize Islam pe. Now omo finding say omo authority no so ombe attack you. Omo be attack you physically you. One question Islam and also criticize Islam no omo ho kwan omo na ebimo enye omo nyina okay. Ebimo again say once now all question Islam no we have the authority to attack you. That same Muslim no yemfa ne say man panyini bi ti Ghana obi a panyini bi wo Ghana na wo kasa fa ne ho o criticize na o me ya be mo a o me ya kohye prisoner ono be ka say sa mani papa man panyini no ana say sa panyin kro no o ye nipa bone ni samati ase say you MPP for na power CCA radio presenter bi on did atemo or can the man panyini na crampo kan ye or can the says or can sema man panyini na kan na or criticizing also buy no ba be ye nema we amaye enema ne way okobobo say ni e wo krum ha say no okay according to ye budget no sika ni bia yela sika ne way obusa questions na man panyina ba mo ana manako ubo say Muslim na ono mpese obi be no ono say man panyini no eye omo ye corrupt monhwe obi busa questions ko yakoko mo ane ko yakoche no yakok the same person we are no obi so busa questions about this soma on the osidabi on so ko man opeso oba mo aye ko on person be busa questions double standard enema bebre hono na obo mpese edibedi wo mo but omo de omo bedi wa eye okay guy ba kon oye Muslim krampo oye Muslim or UK ono so oye videos but also ne Islam na wo ye no or the busa questions on pese obeji enema bi wo ewo mo books mu Muslims ni books ni mo on fa nya adwuma or sre sa enema no or ye Muslim o but enema bi wo hodom na ideas bi wo hodom na or the sre Muslims no say enye no man no that Muslim guy no can assembi and most some people be akate ensem no omudi akoye ne say guy ne support to Israel for instead of saying also support to Palestinian for ono ne yire ne ma wo fie no o ma koni fie ho anwumre no akwa threat no hwe say obi kana asem wo ha why na ma ho authority mo ka say Israel for bo ajiji amanfo dan enter into amanfo homes obi woni fie waka asem wo inte woni nya adwuna e de na ma ho kwan se obeba ni fie ne yire ne ma ewo fie honom anwumre guys gang o no ma ba ni fie so no ma be omso ma be plan no be kuno den ewo UK asem but amanfo mo anyu so adwene ne kakra no o mpese wo man panyine no ono be yese wo kasafa me ho amaba be chewa obi so ka na asem a men kotrete no sa freedom na wo pese man panyine de ma wo e ma wo time criticize no ebusa ne questions no for sa freedom no so ma obi a ono so busa wo som ne questions okay ye busa questions no ye nya bibia wo shake crampo imam ne crampo busa question e bo video no de a kire mo ti a mo me nya study double standard omo be ye omo de be ye wo di be ye omo apɛ no omo se mo hwɛ Muslims ye want attack omo attack here because they Muslims they be omo ye victim the same Muslims na no omo complain say Israel for blast ye omo bombo Palestinian for mo hwɛ enkra kitinkiti na omo kunkum omo no na omo de enkra enso nkofo Hamas for no that Hamas for na omo so omo na two bombs so Hamas for bombs omo release call Israel no ye kan kire wa bebre kwa okay just say omo bomb no entimi nkoduru Israel ho na Israel for said bomb wo kwan so but Israel for to ba kope ba na be destroy niema the same nkofo na no omo su last week say Israel for kunyen ke say omo use civilians as shield omo to bomb na omo wi na ma be share civilians ni mu omo be share civilians ni mu okay enti omo to bomb ni ba na ku civilians omo se mo hwe ye ku civilians no omo ku civilians say what you say na Israel fompo omo to bomb direct o before so be blast baby no omo din kan to warning bomb e ma manfo ya aware say bomb be ba honom within some minutes enti mo free honom civilians no because the terror for na ba shemo nchen Hamas for na ba shemo nchen but omo bomb ne ba pe na e bi kan civilians akoraketo bi a we innocent okay na omo use ni say propaganda mo hwe omo to bomb bo akra the same nkofo na omo claim say ye blast omo no ceasefire ne bae no omo ye victory omo na ye victory sisi e hwe won't ya say crampo ade so akona na kire Muslims say Muslims no so omo uppermost omo show weakness Muslims show weakness so omo uppermost e was say omo uppermost eni kwan so omo give up omo nye ceasefire bia sana kona na kire but omo lose na omakọ ceasefire na kwampo omo say di boast to say omo win omo victory but any a different story okay ye bible check shake na mu no e da to Quran e be na meme so minti na to Quran meme da to Quran dia e insult ye question Islam dia e insult but shake the question question Quran dia e okay ye bible digest ye bible tie asem na o kan no okay na ya compare the wo Quran mu no na mu nyina ma hunu be misrem a mon share video we say no na mo amanfo hunu be ye koso ha say untimi independent wo Islam so ene de clear no so ye ntimi nkase ye mo obi anye Muslim enye fa na ye ntimi mini authority no minister to me no wo ye dan ya amanfo be smoke cigarette wo ye dan ya obi be smoke obi ye nim say cigarette nye enti wo ye dan obi be join Islam but obi a one intention ko de join now obi krampo honum na that mentality ne krampo ne say ono betimi awale for or ono no choice eno krampo betimi na join Islam but ye pusa say a question if ye pusa say if Nyankopon honum ye questions no moment shake we say no okay asema wo kan wo ha say no ye mfa compare ne ye hunu say one me ye pe Sheikh no me yepe and I say Imam AduBofour on Sethoossk ye pepepe on mu ye na ye busa questions. Okay, muntie Sheikh no. Anyone ye program we say anyone ye program we say I am man for the program we so ko have page one na e call numbers ni ko high. Say what they say because a man for ehunu say the make an enye ntro tie the telephone number to I say obi etimi frɛ wo ha say but wo abɛfrɛ wo ha bia no bɛyɛ ho fi because me make asa me the source na ɛkyerɛ but ono kasa anansesem stories some TB enra wo mo kra po ye besere amafo praise Sethoossk say sa person na yɛpɛ no as a more part but Sethoossk remember Israel is occupying Palestinian me as a more part minim sa story we say no say Israel for na occupy and as assassin no okay minim the end there but me can say the me can say Israel for no omoto bomb ko Palestinian honom na sometimes no Hamas for no omo sa opa on check online CCA na hwe how many times na Palestinian for no to bomb echo Israel na hwe bombs do Israel for so to ba Palestinian Palestinian for the bebre kwa eye bebre kwa omo bombs ni bebre kwa but Israel for no to ba kwa effect no akakwa to say bia obema ne ho den ni mu wabobo sa what say ene oba bia oba na ye slim or yes onye strong na oba na bobema no okay na bema no so oba na din kan ball no de but bema no di na ho odi nyina ball oba na obeto no oba no what you say no effect about oba no so a obi be hu bema no say na wo yesa I don't know boss small girl we say sir but the problem is say oba na din kan ball no say wo hu enti effect na Israel for timi de ma wo mo no Hamas for no ntimi fa bi ma wo mo eno na ya na amanfo hunu say Israel for na esisi wo mo but wo mo din kan cause more problem and you din kan the verse na kire wo mo Quran ni mo no according to Quran no assassin a Jew for dia Quran mpo kan Allah say or the assassin ma Jew for okay enti Quran di ho adanse eno nya me ma asem okay but bo me ko Sheikh we ni so Mummy ko Sheikh we ni so na yenti de waka wa say yetiefo ne conclusion a ode ma ye we program no mo no anyway say Sheikh no muntie no
Otumfo Nyankopon aka asem ewe Quran mu afa jin ehu say ye ka say jin eye spirit dia eye na Quran asem a okan wo Quran chapter 17 verse 95 and verse 96 I will say senka abofo ne nanti asasene so a anke besuma abofo na aba wo nkyɛn sɛ okunhyini eti sɛ ka sɛ jin eye spirit dia eye wo sɛ wo nso Nyankopon suma sa spirit na bi ne ko ho but Nyankopon na wo Quran several times say abonhyɛfo osuma wo mu nyinaa no na wo mu yɛ nipa ɛno ne kyerɛ yɛn sɛ jin ni hia kwankyerɛ na sɛ wo ba nipa ho na ɛbɛba kwankyerɛ dia the analogy of Quran chapter 17 verse 95 and 96 no actually say enye na jin no so ko nipa
tie for mote mama na kasa wakasa throughout ni nyina no ne asɛm a opesa waka kyerɛ wo ha sei ne sɛ ye ka sɛ obi anyame sɛ obi ka sɛ okay sɛ obi ka sɛ jin Quran ka jina na obi ka sɛ jin enye nipa na ye spirit bia na sɛ ye abode fufuro bia na okay that means go against the Quran verse now or no quote to Quran chapter 17 verse number 95 no with the good screen so na mama hunu be okay that Quranic verse no can't say Allah can wo Quran nim say senka asase we say senka ya abofo na nam so a enka obesend bofo as angel na dia bofo as a messenger enye nipa na ko obesend ya bre no se wo hunu enti ye nipa was asase we say so no enu ti na o send a messenger on so ye nipa. It is a person a cancer jinn enye nipa na your spirit dia e wasn't ka Allah so send this spirit messenger na koma wo mo eni kwan say Allah send a nipa messenger and the bread jinn somewhat the war part chance no enti wono so question Quran no or question mesa bonus mebo bi onu mati bi on because say bi wono ma obi tie na na adwene nsi point bi so or question Quran no or say se mumu Muslims Sunni for any other sect na akeka no se mu claim say Quran no jinn or kan jinn na or kasa about a spirit or kasa about spirit na enye nipa okay Quran aka no Quran chapter 17 surah to Isra Say verse number 95. Say me the good screen so. Say Allah say sanka AduBofour na namasasi we say so. If it was angel and ko be send a messenger ono so ye angel na dia brɛ wo mo. Because we are angels. But since say any parenting or sending a nipa messenger, say Jane for no omo nye nipa no omo another creation bia yen send a nipa messenger na de bebre omo enye sa na contradict Quran no because Quran say osu no osu messenger no de be send ya brew ni logic no okay me the good screen so ma mo hwe bi enti we shake AduBofour as a shake no ono kwampo question Quran ono su busa questions na nka mpese yes to ade so a Quran ni kire ne say don't ask questions men busa questions because other people no busa questions and mo jai Islam okay mo head on the verse now with the mind in Quran chapter 17 verse number 95 okay say if the mamenye ni say na and fit screen so na amanfo hunu bi okay yen kan ade no wache enti ono no question na odi busa de ne okay Quran chapter 17 verse number 95 say if there were upon earth angels walking securely okay enti ka angels na walk was as we say so okay we would have sent down to them from the heaven an angel as a messenger enti somatibi enti ono no point na original so ne once na say angels dey come benya angel messenger but adenti na yebeka say jinn eye omunye nipa but na omba betie Quran no afro nipa honom enti we wo person oprove point be say Quran na bibi wo honom ana Sheikh AduBofour Imam AduBofour your whole point there be a message I person kan say book no ntimi mfiri Nyankopon honom enema bi nkoye ebi na wa point kire no ebi na wa point kire sisi en sema hunu bi adikronti a ye doubt to say book no mfiri Nyankopon honom no a reasonable question wo busa no but me person me mama amanfo musum hunu bi a reasonable question and wo busa no nti indirect no kwampo no point bi a kire o ma ye hunu bi a e che say book no enkekesi ani a enema nkoye Allah say senka angels na wahasi anko be send angel as a messenger enipa na wahanti na send enipa as a messenger say jinn for also wahasi ya na omunye nipa e was Allah send messenger or ye jinn so koma omo na yes bibia ye fair no usu ene wo messenger ena obenya but according to Quran no there be jinn for no omunye nipa because say the eja ene bo omo Quran kire say me the eja ene bo jinn ena me the mud clay and I'm the board there by enipa nti enipa no the first creation Adam or the end born clay and ye eja and the first jinn or the end born or the eja and angels no or the light and a ball nti wa me the differences between them these angels jinn and the enipa any human so and a Quran so e kan Quran chapter 46 me be a good screen so my table okay Quran chapter 46 verse number 29 et for muntie verse we say no ye fan compare and mention oh Muhammad when we directed to you a few of the jinn until Allah say he directed some jinn na igwa say no okay he directed them listening to our Quran listen to the Quran okay and Allah directed jinn emon betie Quran from Muhammad's side Allah or directed why jinn emon betie Quran on Muhammad's side and when they attended it they said listen quietly and when it was concluded they went back to their people as warners it is jinn no omo betie Muhammad Quran no and omo be messengers omo so be warners say Muhammad and Muhammad is just a warner okay Muhammad is a messenger and a warner or be warner yen and the jinn no ever be tie Quran or message e Muhammad in chain and omo so they call back and omo kokoye den ekoye warners to their people omo they call warning omo people samati bi and the jinn now omo be tie Quran we say no sa jinn we say no according to Muslims no almost scholars no sa jinn we no omo ye Jew for omo ye Jew for and omo be tie Quran be for the first time omo nya nipa because e ja ne boy omo enipa de ye declare ne boy yen but jinn omo nya nipa according to Muslims now scholars no gene we ba betie no okay amanfo bi wo ho no ma nim gene no ma me explaining chireo said the gene no omotie according to the Muslims for no understanding. Majority of the Muslims no ejidi say asase we say na eti no ye ni nkofo bi e from gene ene wo ha say but sa gene no omo ti say nipa na omo ti say yen ba ye hu omo but omo hu yen some what you say na yen hu omo but omo hu yen but amongst the gene no ye wo nipa enema bebre wo mu ye wo gene bi wo no ma omo ye Christopher ye wo gene bi wo no ma omo ye idolaters omo sum abosom ye wo gene bi wo no ma omo ye Muslims omo ye righteous omo worship Allah say the Allah abo nipa na wo de ye pa amaye no say ye wo Sethoossk ha say ene ye wo Ben Moshe ene ye wo Abdullah ye wo slaves of Allah so bebre wo no somebody say enti said ye wo ye tie no sa na omo so tie enti ye wo gene bi wo honom na ebi mu ye Jewfo ebi mu ye homosexual ebi mu so ye sema hu de mepa kire no enti but ye hu omo but omo hu yen enti ye wo gene fo no bi wonom so a omo be ko heaven what they say ye wo gene bi wonom so omo so omo tie Quran enti Allah na ma gene fo no bi no say the Quran kan Aaron na direct omo so omo mra Muhammad hono omo betie Quran no to omo betie Quran no omo de kwa akire omo so nkofo omo gene nkofo no say bubuku biaba eno the be guide yen am yeti benya sa heme hono bi akono semote enti sa verse na go screen so no Quran chapter 46 verse number 29 meti me be call almost scholars no Matthias here enti egu honom clear no when we directed to you a few of the jinn and say waka a few of the jinn not a few of human not mankind specifically was a jinn listening to the Quran. And when they attended it, they said, listen quietly. And when it was concluded, they went back to their people as oneness. And to Sheikh AduBofour, a question say, Quran verse now, no kind, Quran chapter 17. Quran chapter 17, verse number 95. No, Allah say, Sanka angels na wasa si we say swa, and ko be send messenger biana, ko be send angel messenger. But ye nipa wasa si we say so no eno nti na wo ye den wa send a nipa messenger so dia maye no nti say logic na wo use no nti say jinn for no so omo nye nipa dia adenti na Allah wan send the messenger or ye jinn so ankan koma wo mo good question AduBofour it's about time say oba reason no free Islam mu because omo da daw kobusa we kobusa o sheik for no jinn omo nye nipa untimi nka na baby asa gene nipa because Allah say nipa dey declare the boy but gene dey yanfa clear the boy omo samati ase enti logic no ono wonum say ewe no but untimi nya den accept some problem no ebi mu honum na omo kan Quran no ade bi honum na enkoye but instead of them no say come realize say ade na force no na omo momo no and on person mo try no mo use we be the fix it e the fix it be she honom no omo na epe we be the aba na I sound okay but I didn't sound okay wa logic no wa verse no kwampo na dey disprove no me da say enti onim enti wono dwen ho na jinn so accept say jinn enye nipa na spirit dia onim say ebe contradict that verse na o dey kire no enti on person be accept say jinn ni nipa enye nipa na another creation bi say what on person obeje no atom ti na on person of force so aka say jinn e nipa but e nipa omudi mu omo ya titiriw ti say the Sean nation say Jewfo na omo wonya omo wonim de no ene ye from jinn but Quran in kanisa ye mfre obi a wonim de bia jinn oboa wo ye ntro o twa ntro nti ono one logically no ene na adwene nko but instead of him so obeje atum say book we say the problem wo ho emfiri nyankopon bia enu nti na wo kra wo kenkan why confused no Ben Moshe me chiao me chia mu nyam sema amon share na mon tag Muslims no na ye nsua de so obi an kire wo ma ye be kire wo mo ye di good screen so the shake no ono one logic no ene wa say mama hunu bi it is a jinn no okay a jinn no Allah send wo mo say omra metie Quran e wo Muhammad chen no okay ma me fan good screen so na ma mo hwe bi okay Quran chapter 46 verse number 29 mo hwe bi ye ko mo scholars ko mo beti de mo kan wa say me de almost scholars na explanation kire mo wa say okay say to the as usual ye fa ye trimu nkasa eno ti na wo ba say no we betwa ntro na me chain fast Me chain fast about Quran chapter 3, verse number 59. Okay. At here for more Quran chapter 46, verse number 29. Okay. More where the almost call us the kind. The verse in the verse 9, okay, and mention when where Ajilalin scholar no okay, but on the approve chem say Jin no baby tie no omo Muslims, no omo Jew for, but omo Muslim. So they make catch them say Jin no omo tribes omo de omo ye ni nyina Quran sa na Quran e pa kire. Okay, but omo nye nipa, omo nye human beings because omo de eja ne ball omo. Nti mo am hu bi e was queen so yen kan verse ni e bi okay, and mention when we sent a company of jinns your way. Samote Allah said we sent a company of jinns your way. The jinns of Nasibin in Yemen, the jinns of Nasibin in Yemen, or the jinns of Nineveh, okay, who were 7 or 9. No, omuye be 7 or 9. Omunye nipa omuye jinn. Clear no. Omunye nipa omuye jinn, omunye humans, omuye jinn. And this was why the prophet was leading a dawn prayer. In the time na prophet no only a dawn prayer, no only the prayers be. And Allah send this jinn no mu be 7 or 9 people in send brain. Omu crampus scholars narrative story crampo to make a specific number. 7 or 9. And I say 8 and I say saying number we want to mean we say there is ultimate depending on Islam so be any one more depending also. There is no dependence on Islam in Islam, okay? With some of his companions, the prophet was not only the prayers, no, and all kind Quran, and Allah sent his agent so Mami Tiebi, okay, and he was with his companions, as reported by the two sheikhs. The sheikh for me in our reporters a story we say no Sheikh Buhari and Sheikh Muslim. Some of whom authentic for me no my report to, but some of much them say jinn no almost so the to listen to the Quran. Yes, my jinn so Mami Tie Quran even no. And when they were in its presence, they said, okay, Omo can say, that is, they said to one another, listen carefully, concentrate in order to hear it carefully. Then when it was finished, just saying, he was finished reciting it, and Muhammad was finishing reciting Quran, no? They near one jinn for no, they went back to their people to warn them. The omobe call back no muso koko warn on people no. Into when AduBofour on any nyadwene wa say no because jinn so omunye nipa dia Allah say asase for ye nipa nti no send messenger we nipa de bre no. Say jinn for no nye nipa dia was Allah so send jinn for no messenger come omo which will be logic but anyasa na Allah ye nti order to Allah no. A Muslim Imam was so much or did this a book in Yakupon or doubt to Allah. Okay, to threaten their people with the chastisement from God. And the omuko back, omutie recitation ni no, and omuko back, and omuko kachire nkofo no, omuko threaten or omuko say, the ebe tumunye from God no, if they do not believe. The ebe tumunye se manji assembly and there ifri Yakupon okay, they had been Jews. They had been Jews, but then became Muslims. Some would say, and the dank of jinn for Muhammad Honoman, they were Jews. Allah Pastor say, jinn for the become betie Quran, no me a Jew for, but on betie Quran, and we are no Muslims. But nipa, almost so my body, a different creation. Almost you be born matin. The judgment day, no, so you be born matin. But nipa. Somebody say, it's way saying na me person amount for me aware and say me seto me busa questions. Na shake ni eka say my born na me busa questions. Na ono anka so busa question na difference be na what me mu. Difference be na what me say shake we say mu. Mo hu be egu square so enti ono no verse na o quote to kire no Quran chapter 17 verse number 95 en egu square so no. Ma mo hwe bi o say Quran say Allah say angels na was as we say so and ko be send a messenger as an angel as a messenger say angels na was say ko be send angel as a messenger but a nipa na was say nti na send a nipa as a messenger the yen ka say jinn for so omunye nipa na omunye another creation so dia and there wasn't Allah or send another jinn for no so messenger come omo eni kwa say was send a nipa messenger e come jinn na omunye nipa. Good question, what doubt to Allah. without to question Allah say when you believe a bion. Because Quran Quran chapter 24 verse number 51 or can say saying who ye believer who deal to saying Quran chapter 24 verse number 51 I say for Muntebi as a believer no you don't have to think say Muhammad can't asem chirewa a finance Muntebi Quran no or doubt to Quran the only statement of a true believer when they are called to Allah and his messenger to judge between them is that to say we hear and we obey. We hear and we obey. Yati and ye be so. And ya funi ebe busa our question bia. But Sheikh AduBofour no or tis our message we say no one can say I hear and I obey. O busa questions. This believer or person use argument. AduBofour person use logic or say. But when man say Islam, you can't depend on it. Oba has a mo hu de oye no fin. Some mo hu de oye no fin enra. It when a Quran kire say when it comes between Muhammad and the message weba. Muhammad and the Quran eba no. That is a judgment between you and Muhammad no. Allah the message ni ma angel Gabriel. Angel no the bre Muhammad and Muhammad de ma. And Allah wa can many verses obey Allah and obey the messenger. Quran chapter 8 verse number 20, Quran chapter 4 verse number 80, Quran chapter 33 verse number 36, Quran chapter 3 verse number 2. Nina can be to say obey Allah and obey the messenger. And Muhammad can't say chewa. Udi to say saying we say we hear and we obey. Guy ba kono ba ha say your friend is saying guy be fragrance ba say no say you cannot what did say Muhammad the messenger you cannot doubt him. Question Allah say so would say or say Muhammad so what did say Muhammad the messenger the obeka bia obefa untimi doubt to Muhammad but AduBofour doubt to Muhammad. We hear and we obey. That is the statement from the Quran for the believers, a true believer. Let me change translation, okay? You for another translation just to make the things say bia obedient say bia my fat translation bia then a favor me. Say some people no. Okay, Muntebi, the response of the believers. The response of the believers. Not say we were true in every one, but the same thing. The response of the believers when they are called to Allah and his messenger in order to judge between them is to say we hear and we obey. Simple statement in the Guanamo. Remember blame Sethoossk later. So but AduBofour the or challenge it. Or say Allah can say statement we say in the Quran chapter 70 verse number 95 from that, which means say that statement Jinn for say omu hear Quran there. Allah was sending a Quran to them themselves. And you can say Allah mama Jinn for no omu nipa no omu ba nipa honum ene ba betie Quran. Mun senti AduBofour bio, yin senti ene bio. Yin tie bio.
Asamo ye kan yin na no eni say otumfo nyankopon aka asem ewu Quran nim afa Jinn ewu. Say ye ka say Jinn e spirit dia. And ye na Quran asem a okan Quran chapter 17 verse 95 and verse 96 I will say senka abofo ne nanti asasene so a anke be suma abofo na aba wo nchen se okunhini. It is ye ka say Jinn e spirit dia. And ye was a woman so nyankopon suma sa spirit na bi ne ko mo. But nyankopon kan Quran several times say abonshefo osuma wo mu nyina no na wo mu ye nipa. And all the children say Jinn ni ya panchere na so wo ba nipa ho na be pa panchere dia. The analogy of Quran chapter 17 verse 95 and 96 no actually say and you not Jinn no so go ye nipa. The man was damas.
I'm what say for it is a person say Jinn ni ye nipa. And as I say Jinn no so omu nye nipa na omu pe Quran no be nipa honum dia. Sa analogy no Quran chapter 17 verse number 95 for no enye ene nhia no sama tv the way me ni have say to deceive me deceive what dey na menye frame ye busa questions but because I say ye what e dey be tetewa e dey be tetew so wo na ebedu stage bi wo honum na bibia be normal ma wo ye ka dey you can't assemble because you no crampo na once I want this box ni mo no we so be doing say a good obobe to make say moment go attack we say because we kasa against prophet moment go attack no we say in actual sense ka wonye bibi say na me go attack obi we kasa against prophet now Allah na be deal in judgment day but who box ni mo do say sound no mama yen go attack no amount for frame yes omo frame yeah me person me bo edin too much but omo ye small amount of baller for be nkran bi say what you say na omo na omo frame no ye threatening bi sa no nti ya me person me give omo time me more attention because say me take it, the amount of people no omo frame no Muslims na kasa omo frame no okay na omo dos bebre omo frame ya omo me attack me omo ni mi kasa no try some explain things actually me ye kasa bebre kakra bi ne frame no intimate me pay attention to that small bad rotten people no say what you say but some people go on na omo find say normal obi question Islam ten ko attack no ene ye normal man no but normally go on you be saying put that obi question Christianity and then Christopher you say guy we will question Christianity and go attack no say na Christopher you omo nwene sa so it's AduBofour Sheikh another malam AduBofour the statement now make you ha say no me dey go screen so amamu nyina mahunu bi no Quran chapter 17 verse number 95 ala me atiase wo honom say me the number ne be go screen so sia na say wa person ofre bia na wa frɛ me nche too much me pese amanfo ya aware say Sheikh ne krampo question yes you betima a question onu krampo wa gidi say frɛ Yakobon or question doubt ne bam so we sincere to himself now e was so ojetum eni kwa say we no find the bibi de be hye honom say the be feel comfortable because the verse near clear no jinn can never be a human being because no human being is created from fire. Jinn cannot be a human being. Muhammad the Crown Parker and until the beginning me bo sa Sheikh Imam Frempon so statement the Muhammad bekan a final. Okay, it is Jinn yamfa clean a ball omunye nipa no omu ya abode foforo ena yen nipa abode foforo ena Allah say or the clay and a boy yen ena or the eja e ball Jinn. It is AduBofour kinds of statement now for him no I wasn't or accept any book in contradiction wom and I say any be nkoye because the angels no say community say and call the angels the bebre womo as a messenger yen nipa tia say or the nipa ebre as a messenger say Jinn forces so e wo ha say no musu hia en akwankyere ana say omo hia messenger I also send Jinn messenger come omo say the be ya bibia be clear but usuma Jinn for no mo ba enipa honom dia e be man I confused and into no no say Jinn for so enipa because enipa ne betie enipa asem some of be to ono amu krampo no or question itself but on person obeji atum say yadada no on person obeji atum akosu Arabic ne for nothing esa de be ko bon sem jem esa de be ko bon sem jem okay ma me fa telephone number ne to no matie4 what person ofre bia betima afre ma be telephone lines atum sisi a intentem na about question we say the program we ehun na obe den obekasa mesrewa ofre dia about this topic mesrewa okay na stay focused telephone number na da honom okay me the link no so to honom se me so ka bibi na woni menya adwene a sabe pe na wa say we accept the truth wherever it comes from now so baba eden wa be kire se to ade wa say okay so we malam we Sheikh now so eden o pese ozo oba na baba kire ade a obetima frɛ at any time first caller nam jam okay hello captain mete won kan ya after okay kakra ya kasa na ya ebe hunu
okay one say ndra sam na ga ne beka no no contradiction no so question now no the bisa no hunu kura na ka ye na ebe bisa no question so question no ya na ka ya be man question no na answer but no say the question no answer bisa no wow no say the question na the bisa no wow no ka iblis asama na ndra me friend na line nya Surat al-Kahf, what's Surat al-Kahf? Yeah, it is Quran chapter 18, verse 50. Surat al-Kahf. Oben home bibia. Nyakopon kachira Muslims na si. Omo feye Iblis ya omo enemy. Inte mo omo fa Iblis any descendant to no as omo allies. Okwa oben home verse no. Chapter 18, verse 50.
Verse 50.
Into Islam. chapter 18, 50.
50, okay. Then checking okay. Okay, my phone screen is okay. Now I take phone.
Almost say, my am fight Iblis, and in the descendant as your Allah. And your honor Islam Nankatano. Scholars they pray or much hono. Wow, and the Quran on so no the Baba Kahu. I think I must say, or Bia one teaches all the matter about Iblis, you know. And your honor, Allah see my am fight Iblis as the descendant as your allies, you know. Yeah, bizarre questions honor say. Na Iblis no wa mo na mo ya na descendant because Adam na Jacob and Pam no heaven no no wa yiri but Iblis na onu all time na Jacob and Pam no heaven no onu yiri onya na ya onu kwa na ya de no tema nya descendant na Jacob an ka say ba ya mfa onu ene ne descendant as their allies
that's it Matwa say captain
Matwa onu na o ma kire ka o ma meta na ma explain ma
okay,
whatever. Your book be book Quran na matrona din Quran Egypt for book. Look na che one of the strongest book Quran. Ono almost scholars no almost explain say Iblis no ono Yakupon man vagina any penis. Nti Iblis no so no a person o make family no or the penis no as I have sex and no or we are now only X. Oh no, and yes, no, only X. So only X now we are not X back who can hachi. That's all the creation the descendant. Wow.
Okay.
And Tanaka no time no say gene form ya nipa no. That can say him this proven man say. No be only X. Or have a sex in the whole what two but or penis and vagina. That nobody describe it sign of Venus or ya nipa.
Okay.
One will be only X. They say, you are quite anyway, only X women. Now, who's describing as any part?
Yeah, Samo. Now, okay, Captain.
Only 12X.
Captain, Yatia say, okay. My people from Kasabi, okay, Metase.
Okay.
Metase, T4. And the captain of phrase is an ex-Muslim. On the verse, our dear Maya was queen, so in the Gusuno, Quran chapter 18, verse number 50, was say, and mention when we said, to the angels, prostrate to Adam. Prostrate to who? To Adam. Allah said, prostrate to Adam. Okay? And they prostrated except Iblis. He was of the jinn. Okay? And at that time, the angels were there. And Adam, after he born fresh. After he born Adam fresh from clay. But jinn was already there. He was of the jinn and departed from the commandment of his Lord. Until only the one prostrate, only one angel or a jinn, because the jinn they are created from fire, angels are created from light. Okay, into one angel. Allah say all the angels should prostrate. Where cramp your problem? Okay, Allah can say we said to the angels, prostrate. Then Komuka say jinn a angel no a fallen angel. Put the Bible no so can different, but Omuka say jinn onye angel. It's angels ne cast on prostrate. Jinn one prostrate on your angel. Where common sense no. So obiba dem honum na omunyina tete honum, okay? Na you cast all the ladies stand up. Na bema ba ko ka ho, na bema ba ko odem ho bi. Na bema na ansori a, o say nti na wan ansori. Logic ne we hemfa. Obiba dem honum na emboa bebre wo honum. And I say o cast all the cats say meow. Na kraman ne wo honum, na kraman na anka bia. O say nti na kraman na wan ka meow. First of all, I say all the cats. We see all the angels should prostrate. Angels name prostrate. Iblis one prostrate. Still one year punishment. He was of the jinns, and Iblis was out from the jinn. Okay, on so free jinn. No, and departed from the commandment of his Lord. They will take then. Okay, sorry. Then will you take him and his descendants as allies? Allah say, men follow as allies other than me. Why they are enemies to you? And Allah say, jinns, no, the jinn are enemies to us. The jinn, they are enemies to us. But AduBofour there be jinn ni nipa omu. Show nation bonde crampo de can say jinn ni nipa omu ni mnyansa. Show nation or say jinn e nipa omu ni mnyansa. Me that's a captain for this verse, okay? Brother ba kwamba line so. My men fan this here fast, me say what I saw on them, okay? Brother, hello, Musa.
Hello. Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. Good evening or good afternoon. Pacho, well, according to the verses of the Quran, with the Imams or the sheikhs who are explaining the verses, they are actually making more mistakes. They're actually making more mistakes on the Quranic verses. You see, right now, the way they have presented it, for me to explain it better for you to understand, it will take a very long time. So what I will do is, I actually want to know, like, where I wanted to make a video fully on that Iblis, the topic. I want to make it clearly for you people to understand. There is no single misconception. Even I have a video that I am sharing, but it is not coming, concerning Quran chapter 5 verse 51. Then that Quran is saying, oh, you who believe, do not take allies. Do not take, if you remember yesterday, I don't know whether, yes, do not take allies of the Jews and the Christians. If you follow from the verse of 41, from the verse 41, coming down, the answer is straight from the verse 41, 42, 43, coming up to the verse 51. But the person who is answering the question went to Quran chapter 60. What was he doing there? If you're a Muslim and you are answering a question and you don't know the answer, I urge you to keep quiet. Don't force yourself to answer. This place, they are using logic over here. You understand what I'm saying? We are using logic here. So if you want to explain something, use logic. So please, actually, I don't want to say the answer here, because even if I say the answer here, I'll be mixing. What I'm saying is, you have to understand. I don't want to be mixing.
Musa. Okay, I get you. Maybe I can call you later on. We can come live and then we can do a full program about
so please, your line. I want your line. That's what I'm saying. I actually want your line.
Okay, that's my
something
number.
like that. Maybe somewhere.
My number is on the screen. You can see
this is your WhatsApp line.
This is my WhatsApp
your
line.
WhatsApp line.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make a video
Musa,
and I'll
let me ask you
forward it.
This Malam, he was telling us genes are human beings. Are you saying he's lying?
Since yesterday, I've been listening to them. Somebody is saying the gene is metaphoric. Some is saying this and then that. I've been listening to them. You see, those scholars, they are not giving answers based on the Quran. They are giving answers based on the groups that they follow. You know, we have Tijaniya Muslims. You know, we have
Shia. I want your answer.
They are giving you knowledge, not knowledge.
Musa, I want you to answer me. What do you say? Are genes human, or are they a different kind of creation?
Genes, okay, let me tell you. The thing is, the first genes which were created, they were created from scorching fire. They were created from fire itself. You understand?
So
the first genes which were created, they are not humans. And then another gene kind was also created, but they were created from smokeless fire. Like they were actually, you see, before there will be a smoke, there has to be a fire. You understand what I'm saying? Before there will be a smoke, there has to be a fire. But with them, there is no fire. They are smokeless. You understand what I'm saying?
And you can prove all of this from the Quran?
Yes, that's why I'm saying that all of these things that I'm saying, actually, I can't say it right now. I don't want to mislead people like the way they are trying over there, because when you are being asked a question, people are listening. You don't just stand up and then answer a question. We don't do things like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. But he was claiming that I am one day.
Excuse me?
I said I was asking the question. I want to know, but he's trying to deceive some people. He was trying to make way out. He's making things up himself. And I was saying, no, the Quran is saying something else. I was saying the genes are not human beings because they were created from fire. He said, no, genes are human. But did you get his logic? He said Quran chapter 17. Quran chapter 17 says
and I'm saying that what he is saying over there, it is their teaching, not the teaching of the Quran. Quran is very clear. Clear. It is from their teaching.
What do you belong to?
Nur, the Quran chapter
24.
Hello?
Yeah. I said, what sect do you belong to?
I don't belong to any sect. That's what I'm saying. That the teachings of their sect.
How can you not belong to any sect?
If you are a Muslim, you belong.
But you know, but Muhammad said.
That's what I'm saying. That the Quran says. Listen to me attentively.
But you wait.
Listen to me attentively.
Muhammad said in the Hadith, his nation will be divided into 73 sects, and only one will go to paradise. So you have to belong to a sect.
Only one will go to paradise. The one which will go to paradise are the people who follow the Quran. Finish. They are that group. You understand? And that group is Islam. Finish. That group is Islam. So if you say you are,
but all the other sects, they are
all the other sects, we don't. That's what I'm saying. Listen to me. Listen. There is a textbook outside there. There's a textbook. We are using a textbook, and then we are using a textbook, and then this textbook is telling you this. But the originator of the textbook, the original textbook, is saying that, see, follow this textbook. That is the only way that you will come to me. Then you say, oh no, somebody has formed another textbook from that textbook, the original textbook. Somebody has also formed another textbook, proving that, oh, when you also follow this one, you will get into where you want to belong. So the thing is, they are forming something out of there's something which is already there, and that's something that we are being not to do, meaning the creating of the sect. That's why today you have many people explaining the verse, the same single question. You see, you are getting several different answers from different people because they are giving you answers from their sect. They are not giving you the answers from the Quran itself. That's why I said earlier on, I belong to the group, the Quran. So anybody who belongs to the group, the Quran, will come and tell you the actual answer. You were reading Quran chapter 17, I think Surah An-Nur, verse 51. Verse 51.
Surah An-Nur is 24.
The explanation.
24.
Surah
An-Nur is 24.
Sorry, Quran chapter 24, verse 51. Am I right?
Yes, I wasn't
verse 51.
No, I haven't read 24, verse 51. Okay,
Yes. You see, with that verse.
Okay.
You see, when you are answering a question, in Islam, you don't just start from the person has asked you a question. You don't just rush into answering the question. You have to go. You see, the verse 51. You see, the response of the believers when they are called to Allah and His Messenger in order to judge between them is to say, we hear and we obey. They are the successful. So go back to the verse 50. In fact, when you start from the beginning of the verse, you will get the context. In Islam, the Quran, you start from the text. You go to the context of the text. You don't just read and then say, oh, this is your explanation. We don't do things like that. You see, from the verse 50, it says, is there sicknesses in their heart? Meaning that when the message is given to them, the sickness in their heart, what is the sickness in their heart? They have hardened their heart so much that the rules and regulations governing this planet, that, oh, do not steal, do not go to this place, do not do that place. They have hardened their heart. They don't want to listen to it. Or are they suspicious? Or do they fear that Allah may do them injustice? Or do they fear that Allah will do them injustice? That's their thinking. Allah will not do anybody injustice. Or his messenger. In fact, they themselves are the unjust. So God is telling you, God will not make unjust to the messenger himself, and because of what they are thinking. In fact, they themselves are the unjust. They are rather the unjust people. Verse 51. The response of the believers when they are called to Allah and His messenger. Listen to this place attentively. He said the response of the believers, those who say they have believed, like myself. I say I've believed. Okay, fine. When they are called to Allah and His messenger, listen to me. When they are called to Allah and His messenger, in order to judge between them, the word there is to judge between them. They go for the right judgment. So if you are righteous and they call you to judge, you go for the right judgment. So they say, we hear and we obey. We hear and we obey. So what did we hear and what did we obey? That is the question. You don't just answer anything anyhow. We hear and we obey. So it means the judgment. That is what we hear and we obey. And these are the successful. And if you hear and you obey, then you become successful. There is no contradiction on this verse. There's nothing there. It is how they used to explain the thing.
Contradiction?
No, not you. I was listening to the person who was explaining the verse. You understand me?
No, what I was saying, what I was saying before was Muslims are to obey. They are not to question what the Quran says.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What you are saying, obey, to obey over there. When you look at the verse, not to obey as in if they say jump here, you don't answer, you don't ask question, or then you jump. It's not that kind of. When you look at the verse, it's talking about judgment.
It is. Okay, so let me give you an example. Why do you not eat? Why don't you eat pig meat? Why don't we
eat pork meat?
Pork meat, yes.
Why don't we eat pork meat?
Yes.
Why don't we eat pork meat? Right? Yes. So the answer is in Quran chapter 5, verse 3. It says that
it only says don't eat it. But it doesn't tell you why you shouldn't
because
eat it.
It is not healthy for you. Because it is not healthy for you.
Okay. So should we go there and you will show us? Allah said because it's not healthy for you. Did Allah say that?
Allah, listen. It is not everything. It is not. You see the way. Wait.
I've let you speak. I've let you speak for a very long time. You said that's the main point. Muslims don't eat pig because Allah said it. But the reason why they shouldn't eat pork meat, Allah never said it. All they know is they shouldn't.
Who said Allah never said it?
But where? Okay, let's
see. Who said Allah never said it?
Let's say. Let me check it. Let me check it.
Let me check it. You won't find. Relax. Wait. You won't find what you want here. You will find it in the hadith. But the hadith number is what I actually do not know. But I'll find it and I'll give it to you.
You see. So now you want to jump to, but this is just to compare to tell you, say Muslims, because the Quran said it, they don't need to know why they shouldn't, because Allah knows best and Muhammad knows best, and Muhammad is telling you don't.
That's what I'm saying. That.
But Allah never said anything about why you shouldn't eat it. Allah never said it. He just said don't eat it. You don't question it. You don't ask why should I.
No. The thing is. No, listen. I am saying that, you see, with the Quranic verses, verses itself, some of them, the explanation, it is not in the Quran itself like that. They give you the plain text.
Do you accept all the hadith?
Do I accept all the hadith?
Yeah.
You're asking if I accept all the hadith?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Hello? Okay, no, I don't accept all of the hadith. So the reason why,
how do you distinguish between the good hadith, the bad hadith? Do you accept Sahih Bukhari?
Okay. Whether this is da'if or strong or okay.
No. I said, do you accept Sahih Bukhari? Do you accept Sahih Bukhari, or do you accept Sahih Muslim, or do you accept At-Tirmidhi?
Listen. I accept the Tirmidhi. I accept all the hadith, the book collection. I accept everything. Okay. Basically, if you want to know whether an hadith is authentic or is not too strong to use, you have to follow how the narration came about. You see, for instance, you have a problem. And then the person closer to you get to know your problem. You listening? You have a problem. The person closer to you know your problem, and then he came to tell me your problem. After he telling me your problem, I went on to tell another person your problem. So tell me, will the narration be the same?
It can differ.
You have a problem. It may differ exactly. So with the differences, some of the hadith, the narration, some are not completed because the people narrating it, they did not complete. So hadith like this, we say it is a doif hadith, and then some of them too, with who narrated the hadith. Sometimes those who narrated, they are teenagers. when you find out who narrated, you see that this person is a teenager. What he's saying is
what do you mean teenager?
really
What do you mean teenager? How old is this teenager? How old?
That's what I'm saying. I cannot. You see, the thing is that it will be there that he's a teenager, but you can't show whether he's actually in maybe 18, 19.
You cannot depend on a teenager. Are you saying that?
I'm not saying you cannot depend. You see, when you want to depend on the teenager, that teenager's addict, then it means you have to go and then refer to where the addict is starting from before you can take it. We have the addict. The way it is that the person who started narrating the addict, you can take his own, and then you can take another person who also took the addict from him.
Because you said teenager, I wanted to know how old is this teenager, because Aisha also has many hadiths.
That's
Aisha,
what I'm saying. That's what Aisha? That's Aisha. What you see with this hadith, with this narration, Aisha never wrote an hadith when she was around 6 years. When she was around 6 years, she never wrote any hadith. At the time, Aisha.
No, Aisha has narrated many hadiths. How do we know at what time she gets to know it? And Musa, okay, because we are diverting. Musa, but where are you speaking from?
Adabraka, Accra.
Okay, from Accra. But why are you
Adabraka, Accra.
Adabraka. Can't you speak English?
Yes.
Tree, you can speak.
I can speak English.
By tree, I mean tree.
I can speak tree.
Now, kasa brofo. Who person ka brofo? Me brother back home. Me friend live tone. But then
the program I saw people speak English. Me to say English. That's why I choose to speak.
Comment more there obi aka comment one say oba comment say English nkwa, but program no so dey can tree because say person
I am
okay, but so o prefer English class so dia metime de media na aye den abata ho kakra, but your life tone online so life tone when I no so okay ono so oya ade pa e wo brofo no no metime no that direction, okay, but meta afro later na yakasa about Jin. So omo ye nipa na wo se malam no omo boa omo doctrine omo de ma ye enye the Quran e kire no wa be kire the Quran e kan, okay.
Exactly. Thank you for giving me that time. Thank you.
That's most I am subscribe to YouTube on, okay, say the Bible videos ni bi ahwe.
What is your name on YouTube?
Sethoossk.
The name on YouTube.
Okay. The name on YouTube
okay.
Ego and I saw red Sethoossk, okay, YouTube no. Okay. Me that Musa. I'm for be frame, I'm from back, okay. Link in the honum
okay.
Me bye Musa. Bye. Okay, me that's Musa. Wama free topic and also kakra ba one didn't come here to say AduBofour canon and no kre on the doctrine or the my but and yes I na Quran chre the when I make catch them okay. Hello? Bema, when I can say
where Kwaku Nabari Mustafa.
Okay.
Mekaze free Ghana.
Kwaku Nabari Mustafa. Kwaku Bibia Boko there.
Boko now so.
Yeah, inshallah. Now Kwaku we Muslim and I Christian as a
medical fraud that me situation na go no.
Aha. What's frame that? Okay. What change it in Sahatia? Okay.
I'm afraid.
Because you say they maintain the thing, I'm very confused. Okay.
My son. I'm doing a mega job. My but people around me, because you know the women don't
okay.
My Muslim, but baby, I would family no ultimate can't say what
what's the problem?
Come out, you didn't you me person me pass bachelor margin kakra.
Okay, Kwakumanenko.
Once in Musa no Casa this year. Once or no super so bachelor, once a summon Casa, then the Bia can say, only be safe in Yango Pombi. The leader himself had an argument in the from nearby, and you will be all bachelor in India because you mean leader an argument, not watch an argument. So Musa Yokaza is here, so church room over you know an argument on no so.
Yeah, so
So we be chere na adwin, we be chere na adwin, we be chere na adwin. We adwin we amfa, or see when you authentic.
Mhm.
When we there for say ha we no jitum. Musa ye okasa sisi asan, we ni man we miawa no. Adi so Sethoossk so ham or help someone no. Sethoossk so no be aso person be defend. O pass on out to bomb.
Yes.
So make sure say Sethoossk enya maybe you might not know. Me say 2 years 2 years nyame ya adoma.
Oh.
Someone will not be the same.
You see, you taste Munye steady most time. Me answers no. I did crumple. I clear my man for no because so more friends see and some people no okay may catch them and I make a majority of more friends no or try someone bekasa ebia in a humble way and I say in the professional mature way. But some small ones do a trade some crabby or more friend na or more message in the crumple so and I what me and what about them we are boy and I will talk here. Well,
I cannot blame them for now because send you program here no. Send you program here no. Chief Chapka say so ex Muslim. Oh yeah, close to me can I say
ex Muslim for Ochina, okay? Ochina ebe ex Muslim program. Ochina
Mumba my also one person be in say
there be ex-Muslims or China make paper time. The be ex-Muslim. More ex-Muslims now more message be ade be an China Ghana time 510. Okay, Ghana time 510. They be share our platform we say so no. More say more be say more can be an with my friend or be can wa adwene wa say.
Start notification because
yebeba okay. Or China 510 most ex-Muslim conference. You be no ha say ya. Oh, be able share an idea.
Uni ma de bako.
Eleben.
Once yeni na send you program we no. Ye ma u feeling commissioni presence wa kuma mu chen bibia wo wi ase. Ye ma u feeling like u just say wish say unya yanka. Oye papa unya yanka. Oye obu twani unya just say nti wo enti na nsum na value wan kaza parent no. Parent o ma
last time any Muslim back kasai and I'm kasa enti we are sure say ka oba we didn't fear 6 what did my papa nyina we di 40 plus awale baby o say send the we didn't fear me 3 years crampo na 3 years kwa we dey be manako just to defend asomuno keke no o say yes 3 years kwa dey be mano me say wow
me say obi no mutumi ouzo omuka se oboni din komisheni Muhammad no obi ajiso sallallahu alaihi wasallam adisi bi wo se se ye boni din na wanye so a atemu da Nyankopon de wanim be hye eja like on say ade a ye shit say dasen for say no mono a dasen no ye de wanim be hyem se ye boni din na wanye so a ye boni din komisheni Muhammad no wanye so sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everything surrounding the man, the sapapano, fear.
Now, okay, Kwaku, my say okay because I'm on for a line. So, I'm going to 3 months. China, okay.
5 hours. China in 5 hours.
That be you been the series, okay? Been part 1, part 2, part. You been the series. And also, it be one day. Ebeboa, okay. FNCSA. But say.
One day, just 5 hours.
There be a been more. You bet twice, okay. Brother. For ex-Muslims, they be been Mondays. You better say that you never corner. You won't say you never corner. Be Mondays. Every Monday, piano. Ex-Muslim have a fire. Okay, me that's it. Okay. Me that's it. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, don't be. Captain, okay, obi online. Don't be. Why like I say, don't be.
Yeah, don't be.
Yeah, okay, say free.
I'm calling from London.
Okay, don't be from London. A Muslim and I say Christian and I say.
No, I just want a simple question. Are you doing this show for only 3 people or are you doing it for everyone else?
Actually, they can say for everyone else, but me focus no more about Ghana.
Yeah. That's fine. But I mean, there's so many tribes in Ghana. So if you're doing for Ghanaians, if anybody wants to speak English, you should allow the person to speak English. You shouldn't say the person should speak Tree.
Now, because maybe English is that strong, okay? And he say, how I make me express myself to that person, me that until because Lifestone, because Lifestone or no idea with English, So as I English the whole time, but how
Big man, you can speak English. I hear you. You can speak English, man. You can even speak broken English. You can speak broken English. Everybody speak broken English. But what I'm saying is, you're limiting yourself only to Tree people. Because, for example, me, I don't speak Tree. I don't understand it. But maybe if your show is interesting, I wouldn't watch it because I don't understand what you're saying. But like, even if you speak broken English, you get more audience than only the Tree people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say I'm gonna add to it anyway. Yeah. All right.
Thank me. That's it for okay. Me try. Me that's don't be okay. Say be na you say no. You say no. Some people no mo program na. No because on program no improvement abam. So me that's don't be me that's pan okay. Say be na me mistake me can't send be baby ni area say no. I'm for me stress to so be okay because the statement now kind I am limiting. Yeah. Lifestone.
Sethoossk.
Yes.
Me pesa o me ka semtre dombi.
Now okay.
Yeah, man, I can't say much right. We are not actually limiting the program to Tree only, okay? That is why we have a lot of teachers. So when you come on this platform and it's Tree, there are other platforms that we do English. And there are some days that we all do the same language on any platform. So if you want to hear the English section of these things, hello.
Voice no so voice no strong be asa. Obeka say koso. Yeah. Lifetone check kakra mo okay voice no eko. Yen say captain lifetone to me ba Mr. Captain kasa.
Yeah, but after one say guy no friend Musa. Now on pete on chira say hadith mo ya were during the prophet time ya were more very very close to Prophet Muhammad.
Okay.
So omo hadith now sometimes you omo hadith me what the how man is what to confirm say yeah a very good hadith. But now you will be more ya munafiki for no omo very close to Prophet Muhammad. So omo hadith no sometimes we fear or not to reject or mad because no man very clear and people no man can correct until so man narrate hadith no man fetch no and this is ya the way no man say nepanu no onya obia kan na kura na no onya good papa no man reject hadith no but per se on the buy debate no bibia last one show hadith no bibia o man see the first breastfeeding no na aya Aisha no narrate hadith no Aisha ya obia na onu Prophet Muhammad Rubian ya close to Prophet Muhammad than Aisha. We don't know the favorite wife of Prophet Muhammad. Wow. Until Oba Sasa this no chirano. No one say oh Maya. Wow.
Okay.
Because all to me church say Aisha is lying. And Aisha on very close to Prophet Muhammad. That's the Obeka way. Wow. Abu Huraira, Umar bin Khattab, Sayyidina Ali, Omunyana wa hadith. Ya the best room ope ombra yam fa hadith biya ebe fa we mu ya be hadith from Aisha nina Aisha o kwa na obegu Islam Aisha hadith Quran enyenye Quran Islam in the history of Islam Aisha and Abu Huraira omuno mugu Islam Quran
no okay captain me that say your backup will have your munye steady for me that say captain okay Duba the Aisha Lifestone as aba back on Lifestone
Yeah, Sethoossk Otemenga.
Bibia e clear say.
Otemenga.
Yeah, after the Bibia ba, yeah.
Okay. And I may catch her don't say follow yen because any de bia na strictly tree. You mu be English sometimes into follow. The entire me ba show no so no once and round you AduBofour we no na me available. Nti man share the life. Nti enwumbre na me hwɛ na ɛhye me pass na mini ho. Na AduBofour episode make statement bi kyerɛ yɛn. Using the Quran say your friend is saying Adam ni creation na any Jesus creation no. Similarities woman na say ye pɛ no person ka say ye pɛ. Na nka me pese me bisa ne say ye pɛ a sa creation me story me ne ntimi nye pɛ da onim de ntimi nye pɛ. Jesus no sa la ka se bi no bi ye kro oba na wo no ka me pese AduBofour kyerɛ me oba kro wo Adam. Enra me say me hwɛ ade na ya me ya pass na mka me bisa ne say oni Adam creation ni Jesus creation ye pɛ de a oba be na wo Adam. Na nko ma ye because ndra no ka se sia mama ma ye hu say Islam na nkasa no ɛyɛ symbolic so bibia ɛyɛ symbolic in Islam na nkasa nso ɛyɛ symbolic
me that's life tone okay me time as one hour video pen and pen
oh no time I know what time I said you must AduBofour nso ade no nsa bra bio da me hia ne bia me bisa no so nkyerɛ me oba akoro a owo Adam say omo ye pede a oba na wu Jesus oba be na wo Adam on kyerɛ na yenku
Paul kasa metie me that's live tone Paul
Soto
mejo so brother ba ko online so Ali Dramani frame srewa frame na be kyerɛ ade wa say no Paul mame some seconds go okay
yeah,
Muslims ni line so na someone can say you don't know anything about Islam you don't know anything I say no we want to know more about Islam they be that Muslim where they be promote Islam ha say but obi am be kyerɛ we don't know more about Islam internet here say no why wonim no friend be kyerɛ yesrewa Ali okay enti Paul kasa metie
yeah we know what
tiefo nyina je so
so to o say that na me catch you say me fence wo program we dey my detect to it to me tie da kokra da me hu na me yo but sisi I say no so wo mo flow shake ne dey wo abru shake o
we sure
what shake o dey say flow shewu o sisi a win shewu
sebo
and I say we a prophet to cry
say Muhammad to me a prophet and na me to be shake me shake I see a man for me shake I will say let me to be shake but Muhammad to say a prophet the prophecy ben o and then am okay
oh so too I only am that say
that's Paul okay that's
okay
a tier for remember video when what too much me pese sa shake no hwe bi Muslims no hunu bi say me question Quran na man for ya but Muslim na krampo ye imam na krampo so question Quran somebody say na Sethoossk ye ni ha say to attack Muslims personally say bia wo say wajimi and a wabodam and ye ni ha enye no ntine wa say ye wo ha say to question Islam so we ye Muslim now to Ghana ye fan say wo Muslim Muslim radio station bi o Ghana CCA na or question authorities no Mr. President work of France akwa Bosia say can akwaje ye no e bia beduru Ghana kana hye scanning nyina ayera na or question obusa questions scanning way wakototo V8 base wo honom ni nyina ye hu ba bi ye wo na sa nipa kro no o mampanyine no e meye be moa no e be kye ne kwa wo be ka say mampanyine no ye criminal ana jiro obi busa question no ya be kye ne ko ya be kye na ko she prison who the same person so obi so busa wo some question na wo be so be kye me ko she prison you so adwene no ye busa questions ye nidi watem say what say hello
yes Coleman
yeah Coleman yeah me too yeah Coleman obi an friend me friend na minya no maka che minya was ko minya no and also wa friend me na on friend me yeah me and I miss number no me friend na enko that was here the time aso Coleman enti yen kasa later okay Medase, okay. I take for Coleman the kind also be a woman better than a judge, but Coleman Muslim, no catch us a better than you on the back. Chip chap, Mr. Bonita, okay. I'm for last caller, we say. Ryan, me throw back, okay. Ryan. Ryan, what's it mean? Hello? I take for me, bon, caller, we say, can present me fan fast, any last caller. Hello, Ryan. Chip chap.
Yeah, Sethoossk Menka.
Me too, okay, chip chap, because I obey last from Haseno. We're live last chip chap, because Ryan be free back later.
Yeah, me da se pa na ma chia ne atiefo nyina. Sisi a o program na amafo ya addicted no. Sisi a se wa mba live one day kura na de omo de be ye wo no. Nti no ya se mo. No se enkrabofo de omo sori a na we ye prophet. Na Adam ye prophet. Na hwan ye prophet.
Chip Bisrewa Tobo, okay, because we are Ghana corn, me person me fa Ghana corn, we say we are not what was me.
Italian call.
Italian call, oh sorry, Italian call. Italy, Ryan. Brain sanitizer, sorry. Okay, stay and Papa, it go say. Ragnar, but tell me why Mr. One for program no call.
Ali the man did your church was on the maintenance supply. Yes, you see at the free na bet they at the
That's Ragnar. Ali, a man for Fre, never explain but comment as here. You don't know anything about Islam. Only YouTube money. Jesus is not God. We shake nebusa questions no, but answer your questions no. Fre netre your telephone you indiscriminate, your fakobia, okay? Your fakobia. Me do munyina masi okay. Course no, okay. You be saying chip chap Mr. Wa me da se wo twen. Kasama me kakra okay. Na yenko.
Okay. Mateo tama sunti ma mbo ne tew. Ya na nkrewofo ne yese Adam a prophet. Na hwan ye prophet. Ya na me busa se Adam no o ye prophet wo henfo so. Nipa o ye prophet. Ken bekum ne Abel kra wanti man prophesy ya hu. Na mo frɛ no prophet. Mo frɛ no prophet wo kwan be so. Henfo no na wo ye prophet wo mo so. Prophet na nka so mo ntena se ndwene ho se ye ka prophet ti ase kyerɛ sen. Nipa wo ye prophet ya wo se ka ken bekum Abel kra nka wotimi hu wanti man hu anka mo so mo frɛ no prophet. Na wo te wo se na bayi ye bo iblis ye di jane bo iblis symbolic ya en ye bonsam jam no so ala so de ye kotum na ye symbolic. Heaven na ye se mo kware 72 virgins ni nyina no ye symbolic. En ye heaven bia ni bonsam jam bia ni ho omo me ye hu nti ni nkremofo no ansa na omo beba se omo ba beyi ye nsem anu kra ne ho anfa wo so omo work within themselves because malam AduBofour a wakasa wo ya Ahmediani ti wo so omo work no omo yi sesuna na ye o Ahmedia Tijani na ye o omo yi enu nsi ho ansa kra na omo beka so omo ba be debate because omo anka so omo create confusion in Islam ti e be sere omo yi omo homework yi ye de ye open minded question bi e be busa omo seto me da so pa
Me da chip chap, okay. Seto ni for moment yen say if a program we see what I say now, okay. Sethoossk. Mr. Wa won't subscribe to page one and subscribe, okay. Never when push the message, you know. There were many people now. Omunya ye who omo two mono. Omunche them busa questions bia. Didn't it too much. There will video back on na shake me bon watch na. Senya some crampa na me se me bonus sisi a kyerema okay. Wo me hand so shake it or the chairman for trimu. Sa wo te Ghana honom uni wo kete e na wo da so. Na utimi so na bobo kete ne krampo na woni hwe na woni TV wo dem e form na wo da den na wo ye krampo na wo Islam e okay wo Islam e okay se mo shake ba kono na wo de ono so de chairman for trim se nima in here development e wo nima ezembe ne ye be ne de we build ye nation no de hia ne se ye wu a ye benya heaven akọ e na wo de ye di program ye ma enti sa mentality we say no enu tire ye ni abre na ye videos no ye pese ye de chairman for say mo me study Mumenye steady, yes, idea, ye better so I Ghana, you boys in never free Ghana. Time be no be done free Ghana, no another country. They say your country near proper. Near the 80 enjoy or Ghana honum. Take for Munte the Sheikh Malam we say okay or Ghana honum. Okay, the friend is saying. Maybe I'm the better Mrs. here. Munte no.
I am Muslim at the Yamiasi. What are the Abako? The Yamiasi. On top of Abako, the Yamiasi. And Dina with them, no, Keteniha and Peniha, and Keta, Wuda, now they are Saho, now what the Usari and Wabopo, now they are Tenho, TV knew them, Bibia knew them, now what Islam, Katan Alhamdulillah. Atakbir. What are the Abako? The Yamiasi. On top of Abako, the Yamiasi. And Dina with them, no, Keteniha and Peniha, and Keta. Wuda, now they are Saho, now what the Usari and Wabopo, now they are Tenho, TV knew them, Bibia knew them, now what Islam, Katan Alhamdulillah. Atakbir.
Somewhat to be it is when it is tea and crana. On better no mania, Bibi Crampose, or Mope be better than the a war monomono. So what say, and you good, we say advice, we say, and you good advice. Say, oh, Islam now that from Katak and Yahi, a BB. Also, Bobra. Now, Bobra, Islam, no, wait till I was a Moshe videos, no, a man for Bitinia Massey, indoctrination, a quite a persuaded Tiano, a wrong. Wrong. So Papa will say, wrong. But I can also can say, you hear development there with Nima. You hear development in penny for them to almost for more the term. Okay, Monshe shakes for them or Munim she. Papa now can't ask them, say, Romera has a Roman in one or has say, Yen testing arguing from Bohun and say, no back can. Sethoossk, okay, most subscriber page on no. Sethoossk, it was YouTube, okay. And that has said YouTube page, no. Sethoossk, said that's your honour, I saw red, no. Subscribe or honor, okay. Chip Chap CSF, subscribe, so a honor, Chip Chap CSF, and also YouTube, and also the same, okay. Sankofa no Quare, YouTube, and also more subscriber pages in my okay. Common Sense Avraham Ben Moshe page, and also more subscriber honor, MIA. Yes, yeah, dear, what I say, yeah, ADD Muslim, yeah, yeah, attacking Muslim, yeah, question Islam, okay, and then a good no, so now so to be swear, dear, men find the say, be a oos, for two trim, and yes, sir, we better down, oba, we better win ya bar, that so they are addicted, yeah, that wire. One way will be that ye, today it's me boo a man for online, no. Online or so or twice I say, near be bunisa, ye that no, or no, I jeer to say, when yes, I say no, or no, ye boo a man for the beer 2021 for ye boo a man for still, until untimin can say, made the intimate to me that, intimate to me about that, intimate to me, a betono, tea, and seminar yakano. The best thing to prevent say obin that on any information, the information Imam has say no. Most things probably yada or money to Muntimin Jame, somewhat I say, Tina information, a good screen so no. Now so who be the memo be and that thou. Father for protector was say with information. Yes, a toe de mount, the chip chap de mount, the P black 2 information or the good the platform so. A change is a two better than how can. Now who say be now the protector was say the baby will be and that down. Until I shake AduBofour by line no same run. Why to me and that you know because you information no and they the key no okay. Sethoossk for but the money na mass okay. Never we see I say na for German in tour back okay. And I say never rap in tour. So they be a man from who say yes you chile okay. But the money na mass man more line so na me that okay. Ya nye roll corner but the money na mass. Mama bye.
Monzo Dauran, Auran is summer shy. Yeah. See me Brian and Robin the game and sleeping a Robin. I'm a driving him out to see me rocking the trouble. Nigga black dama, Gucci banner bleaching. See me dog shining, where they rapping and give me the service. I'm a boss go. We the rapping and sleeping the trouble like him. Yeah. Smoking a goose, driving my Lambo, plenty